Hello everybody, I'm Blazing Rebecca, and welcome back to Lads in Distress. We're here with Prince Snow and doing a waltz, and the ball's going on. Turning my attention to the man I'm dancing with, I put on my best smile. I don't believe we've been introduced. I let my voice trail off. Oh, how rude of me. Yep, it's Prince Snow. I am Prince Snow from Snow Kingdom. Please forgive my atrocious manners. I was merely too stunned by your beauty to recall the countless lessons I have had in etiquette. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you say that every girl. My lips twitch in amusement. It seems like the rumors are correct. Prince Snow simply exudes charisma and flirtatiousness. With that appearance along with his charm, Prince Snow is the epitome of a dangerously handsome rogue. I now understand why so many women fall victim to his flirtations despite knowing his skirt-chasing ways. You must not have had a very good teacher. I'm simply appalled at the standard of teaching in Snow Kingdom. Any half-competent teacher must have prepared their students in advance for such difficult situations as this. Though I must admit, it's unusual to meet a prince who's still apparently highly affected by a woman's looks when he is surrounded by beautiful ladies every day. Prince Snow flashed me a coquettish grin. But none of the ladies I encounter are half as gorgeous as you. Their beauty simply cannot measure up to yours. You're certainly as charming as they say. He gives a quick chuckle, but I detect a slight note of anxiety in his next words. What? I see my reputation has preceded me. I sincerely hope it does not poison my image in your mind. I would hate to miss out on an angel because of my past sins. I can't resist shaking my head in amusement at his outrageous comments. Yeah, sure. I assure you, I am no angel. I beg to differ. Tell me, did it hurt? No! Pardon? Oh, for God's sake, Prince Snow, no! No! No. I sit at him with a straight face for a moment, holding back my giggles, but I eventually lose the battle. God damn it. There's no way alien has ever seen that kind of flattery seriously before. Believe me, that comment came from my heart. It was not meant to be flattery, but a genuine compliment. You sure about that? He winks at me, a glint of humor in his eyes. Still laughing, I decided to play along. In that case, I must thank you. Nothing to thank me for, my dear princess. Has anyone ever told you that you have the most melodic laugh? It's simply music to my ears. You seem to be surprised. If your servants do not remind you every day how beautiful and fascinating you are in every way, they are honestly not doing a good enough job. Well, I will pass on this generous advice to my non-existent suitors. Oh, non-existent. Non-existent suitors. I have no competition yet? Yeah, but that's probably gonna change soon. Wonderful, that means I still have a chance to win your heart. That's up for debate. I warn you, that may not be an easy task. There'll probably be like 3 other guys, maybe. 3 different other suitors, I mean. I'm always up for a challenge. Prince Snow continues to flirt with me, making me throw my head back in laughter while leading the dance. Surprisingly, I find myself not having fake interest and force myself to pay attention to him. Instead, I'm generally enjoying our conversation and warming up to him. In fact, I don't even realize that the song has come to an end until he releases me. I give him a warm smile, curtsying. He bows in return, taking my hand and is pressing a kiss to my hand. Thank you for the dance, princess. I enjoy myself greatly. You are as delightful and charming as your name suggests. The pleasure was all mine. You are a great dance partner. My dance teacher would be ecstatic to hear that. Well, send them the message for me. Is your dance teacher better than your etiquette teacher? Oh! Well, you should be the judge of that. Oh! I do believe he or she is. Give your teacher a raise in wages. He lets out an amused laugh. The next song starts, this time a more upbeat, jovial tune, and couples resume dancing around us with the new dance partners. I suppose I should not keep you any further. I'm beginning to fear that one of the men from the long line of waiting suitors vying for your attention may grow impatient and stab me with a sword. Oh, jeez. That escalated. That would not end well, would it? I would protect you if it comes to that. Prince Snow laughs again, pressing another quick kiss to the back of my hand. You're simply wonderful. Such a great conversationalist. I cannot remember the last time I enjoyed simply talking to someone this much. I can see why people believe you would be a great queen when it's your time to take the throne. Thank you once again for the dance. I shall forever treasure this memory. Until next time, my dear princess. He backs away slowly, his eyes fixated on mine. Oh! I was personally several men walk my way this instant Prince Snow leaves. Of course they do! I'm the center of this ball, after all. Most of the nobles here have only come for a chance at wedding me for my magical powers in the kingdom prestige. The first man to get to me bows silently and reaches out his hand. Oh, I think I know who this is. I take it, and a few of the other bachelors sign disappointment. Ah! The orchestra begins to play the next piece, and I look up at him with a grin. Let's dance, shall we? We swirl into each other's arms, our faces getting dangerously close for the briefest of seconds. A minute passes and another, with us simply dancing in silence. I would suspect this mysteriously quiet prince has no interest in me if not for the fact that he approached me instantly. His eyes would have stayed devotedly on my face the entire time. Maybe he's just shy and find it difficult to start conversations. Or maybe he's that prince who cannot say shit. Deciding to help him out, I open my mouth to speak. I don't believe we met. Could I have your name? Rather than responding, he uses his available hand to brush his lips before shaking his head. Can you not speak? Well, we already know who that is then. He shakes his head, and I look at him once over more. As far as I know, the only male monarch or nobleman around my age who is unable to speak is... Are you Prince Myrrh? He nodded. The silence unnerves me a little, but isn't as bad by any means. Just different. Doesn't look that bad. I'm starting to think those rumors were not true. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Nicole in the crowd watching us intensely, and I'm reminded of what he had told me about Myrrh beforehand. Prince Myrrh looks and feels mundane, but then again, I'm only human, even if I'm great with magic. Or perhaps rumors are just rumors after all, even if they come from fairies. By the way, how interesting that the first two people to win my attention in time are both men I should not marry. I sail one more glass of my parents and Nicole, then giggle at their faces. Well, I'm so lucky to be face with Prince Myrrh right now. It's the perfect opportunity to interrogate him. Interrogation? This isn't a dance, it's an interrogation. Oh god. But how do I interrogate a mute man? Exactly. Prince Myrrh, how do you feel about black magic? I lower my voice. I hope you don't hate it. I practice it often. Please not if you agree with my little hobby. I'm not sure who will accept me for who I am, after all. Yep, that face says it all. No thank you. Prince Myrrh blanches and shakes his head. I chuckle at the expression on his face. Don't worry, I'm kidding. I've never even learned dark magic. I've always wanted to learn about curses, though. I carefully scrutinize his face, hoping it will betray fear or guilt. However, Prince Myrrh only continues to look confused. I suddenly decide to backtrack to avoid suspicion. My so-called interrogation is floundering. I may have been hoping for a bigger reaction from you. Teasing others is my greatest hobby, although today is clearly not my day. Prince Myrrh chuckles at my words. Aww. While I consider my options, he gently dips me down to his right arm, startling me out of my thoughts. The lack of conversation forced me to focus on our movements, on his proximity. When I twirl out of his embrace a moment later, I'm almost disappointed. We dance around the ballroom with vivacity, practically claiming the floor for ourselves. 1 second we are as firm from each other as our outstretched but intertwined hands follow. The next second we are far closer to each other than conventions would expect. I know nothing about your personality or beliefs, but I dare say we make a great dancing team. The prince raises his eyebrows, but his lips inch up into a grin. Don't get caught now. Dances don't have any political use. His shrug blends so seamlessly into our movements that I almost can't tell whether it was intentional. I roll out of his grasp one last time as the music draws to its end. Finally, we release each other's hands. I had a really good time. The prince nods. I'd love to keep dancing with you, but I doubt anyone around us would approve. I curtsy as a farewell and prepare myself for the horde of suitors that is bound to approach me soon. But Prince Myrrh seizes my hand before I can utter another word. What is it? He opens his mouth to speak, then shakes his head, remembering his inability. He's like, oh yeah, I can't speak. Crap! With a sigh, he lifts my hand, palm up, and uses his index finger to write on it. Thank you. Aww! I look back up to him, my smile wide. No, thank you. The prince seals his words with a kiss on my palm before he walks away, letting the crowd consume him. Ah! Okay. The rest of the night passes by in a blur. I think I've danced with every single man here, as every time a song comes to an end, I would get away by another waning dance partner. My feet are positively aching by the end. As I watch the guests slowly filter out of the room, laughing with rosy cheeks from the wine, I wish nothing more than to crawl back to my warm sheets and fall asleep. Father, Mother, may I excuse myself? I'm exhausted and I wish to get some rest. Of course. Relieved, I give a quick curtsy, but before I can leave, Father touches my arm in a low voice. Don't forget, you still have to make your choice tonight. Your mother and I will be waiting for your response tomorrow morning. I give a heavy sigh. Yes, Father, I know. Good night. Next morning, I find myself standing in front of my parents, nervously fidgeting with my dress. Who have you chosen as your husband, my child? Oh boy, we didn't even see Prince Zell. What the hell? Well, I was given warnings about Prince Myrn and Prince Snow. I think Prince Zell would be the most likely option. You know what? I would like to seek Prince Zell of Forest Kingdom. If he turns out to be a suitable man, I will court him. A beat of silence hangs in the air, then laughter. What a joke, Charming. What a joke indeed. But really, who do you wish to court? I cross my arms. I just told you, I want to court Prince Zell, provided that he is no fool. This time there was no laughter. Prince Zell has been missing for years. It would be optimistic to call him dead. Well then, why have his name on the damn list then? Can't you tell me that? Why do you say that? My sources claim Prince Zell is trapped in the middle of a forest somewhere, desperately in need of a rescue. He doesn't need to know that my source is merely a book of poems. Your sources are direly mistaken. How could Zell have survived in the middle of the forest for so long? He's a prince. Princes know etiquette, not survival skills. I bet he could survive in the forest. You have magic on your side. Zell did not, and he was not rather weak to begin with. I crossed my arms defiantly. If he's weak, that's all the more reason to save him. Why must you be the heroine for once, even for a prince, even his own kingdom is abandoned? He is dead, Charming. There's no use seeking him out. Father, I know for a fact that Prince Zell is alive. He must be. If you question me, I would... No. Not even a fool would kidnap a man only to kill him so quickly. Quickly? It has been 9 years. I pause. Fair enough, yet given the witnesses' claims that Prince Zell was kept alive, only imprisoned, it is very likely the situation has remained the same. Assuming that the witnesses aren't lying or simply mistaken. We do not even know for a fact that there were any witnesses. After all, the King and Queen of Forest Kingdom have sent out many rescue teams and none have ever returned. Not at all, let alone with any news of Prince Zell. How can you be so certain of that? Because according to my sources, at least one soldier made it back. A deserter, half mad from the terror, who left his comrades behind to die as soon as he caught sight of the dragon guarding the tower that imprisons Prince Zell. Father stares at me blankly. Where are you getting this information from? Who's the source? Rumors are mere rumors, Charming. Besides, how do you hope to achieve something a whole kingdom cannot achieve? Well, none of them know magic or have any idea of how magic even works. It is no surprise they don't even stand a chance against a dragon, let alone a witch. I do, though. I'm going to try. I have to. My parents shake their heads in exasperation. Charming. Please, you're told to keep being so naive. Our nation is bankrupt, and you cannot waste time prancing around forest after forest in search of a man who no longer exists. Even if he is alive, there's no guarantee he will wish to leave where he is, much less wed you. Perhaps he's happy where he is. Oh, we don't know that, but we'll get to that in the next part. See ya!